Hello everyone. So in this session I will show you the working process of Blackmagic Fusion 9. So let's get started. As you can see we have Fusion 9. This is the Fusion 9, which is a software of Blackmagic design, and as you can see I'm opening the software now. The software has been opened and you can see the interface of the software. So this is the two part where you can cut. So this is the two views, so you can see the views properly in the two, which is A and B channel. And you can also say that it's for stereo, basically for stereoscopic, that means the left eye and the right eye, or you can also do it for comparison purpose. Okay, so these all are the layouts which is present at the top. You can change the layout as per your needed. If you need to change the layout, or if you need to call any of the project, you can call from here. Okay, I prefer to have two views. Okay, so you can switch this according to your need. So see, there are many layouts you can work for the same. So I may have two views now. In here it's basically a node based software, so it's different than you can say cut. So it's basically a node based software, so it different as compared to the compositing software cut. So it's basically a node based software, so it different from the layer based software. As After Effects is a layer based software, if I open After Effects, you can see so we have a quick comparison between the work process of After Effects and the Fusion. So tools you can get in Fusion and After Effects which are so much more similar, but few things here you can get which is different in After Effects, or in After Effects which is different in Fusion. So that means both are specified at its own position, and also uh, it's very handy. And After Effects also, so it depends on you. So whatever you can make in After Effects for compositing purpose, you can do it in Fusion. So I have two tutorials for After Effects and Fusion also. So for multipass rendering we will use the Fusion, and for matte painting obviously yes, I have used the After Effects. So as you can see, if I call any of the images, so at first let me call images. So here I have few images which I have rendered. So as you can see, I have rendered all the images, and if I call in the Fusion, you can see one thing is that I have to just directly drag my image to here, or the video to here. So whenever you drag your image, it will show all the property features on your right side of your screen. So if I delete this, all the things will be gone. Again, if I just select this and drag it to the Fusion, in the flow window you can find all the properties are forming here, but it's not visible in both of them. So you have to just click and drag here. So now it will be visible, but it's quite zoomed, and so you have to just click on the fit, so it will fit on your screen. Okay, so as you can see, whatever you can call in the Fusion, it's all gets float, cut. So as you can see, whatever you call in the Fusion, it's all get float on your flow window. So this is basically a node based software. That means you have to connect node to node like this. Okay, we will just show this in this tutorial how it will work. And so if I call this cart r, so if I call any of the images in the After Effects, you can see that it's basically a layer based software. That means one by one layer will produce at the top. So if I call both of the three of them, so if I drag in the After Effect, you can find that all the things will form layer by layer. So I can easily drag this thing like this. Okay, so all the things is in layer form. So whatever kept at the top, it will came at the top. You can also just zoom in, zoom out like this. Whatever kept at the bottom, it will keep at the bottom. So as you can see, wireframe is just below the reflective glossy. So reflective glossy as it's the top as compared to the wireframe, and beauty pass is one at the top and by comparison to all. Okay, so if you want to drag this ambient occlusion at the top, you can directly, yeah, that will happen. So okay, that's the main fundamental of compositing software. It's easy, but if you are working in the node based software, if you know the fundamental, that also easy. So you have to just work in layer based, sorry, cut. So you have to work in the node base. So if I drag this beauty and ambient occlusion here, if you want to change the color of the beauty, so here are a few of the parameters and few of the effects which is present at the top of your screen, which is being used in the Fusion very frequently. Okay, and rest of the things are present here in this window. So how it will came, if you press shift and space bar, by shift and space bar a new window will form. So all the features, all the effects and all the parameters, including the, you can say, the for color correction and for transformation and all the things will came in this selective toolbar. Okay, so you can just have all the things, like if you need to do merging among both of them, so you can type here. So I have typed the merge, so I will take the merge, so new node will form. Or that thing which is frequently used in Fusion, like brightness, contrast, blur, merge, color correction, color curves, which all are given here. So you can see here is the merge. Just click here, merge will form. Click here, brightness, contrast will form. So like this way you can just cut off the connection, or like this way you can just add the connection. So this is the fundamental feature of Fusion. So in next session we will discuss this more in details, how you can connect both of them and how you can just put three or four images in one particular part, and how you can change the color or merge among both of them. So let's switch to the next session.